These are in listen-only mode.
Welcome to the webinar. I'm glad you came and joined us tonight, or today actually. And my name is Ken Brooks, and this is going to be about 20 minutes long. Not going to take too much of your time. I'm going to get right into it. Let me just tell you a little bit about me and my background. First, my name is Ken Brooks. I've been married for 23 years. I have 3 boys, one 10 years old, one's a freshman, or actually going to be a sophomore now in high school, and one that just graduated, going to Cal Poly San Luis Obispo. So very excited about that. My education is I graduated from California Lutheran University back in 1990 with a business degree and with an emphasis in marketing and economics. And right after I got out, I jumped right into the corporate world and did really, really well. I was a marketing director for a company and did very well, started climbing the ladder, but it just wasn't my end game. I knew that. And so I was with that company for 8 years. And in 1999, I met a guy that was just a great guy, and we decided to go into business. We started a business out of my garage. It was a automotive-related business, and we did very well. And within a couple of years, we were a leader in the industry, and we had distribution throughout the world in a huge warehouse here in Southern California. So it was doing real well. In 2012, he decided to join become a professional racer, and I was ready for something new. And that's where I was introduced to Vemma. And just like something like this, where I was just sitting there and probably thinking of what you guys are thinking right now is like, man, what is this? I'm a little unsure, it's and I can kind of totally, relate to you guys. So just really settled in, relax. I'm not going to try to sell you anything, but I was very hesitant at first because there's a lot of scams out there. There's a lot of crap. And that's not what I'm going to bring you tonight. I'm going to bring you a legitimate business career opportunity that, if done right, you can make 6 figures your first year. So, okay, I went in business, sold in 2012, and here's kind of the funny thing about it. The broker, and I'm there in the center. I'm in the blue shirt with the jeans, and right next to me in the brown is my business broker. He's the one that sold my company. And I brought this my business model to him and the whole thing, and he said, "Ken, not only do I like what I hear, and he went over all the paperwork and everything. I mean, he dug into this company, but he said, I want in. I don't care what it is, but I want in. I like what I see." And so I started, and I've always had this knack about around putting myself in the right place at the right time, surrounding myself with just the best of the best. With awesome leaders. With my first company, same deal. I my partner and my employees were probably the best in the world, and it's no different. My success coach in this business is Jeff Weisberg. He's the tall fellow over to the right, and he's been doing this his whole life. And so, I mean, I got like 26 years of experience, behind him, and with him and I and the rest of the group, you guys, this Kaizen Legacy group is by far the best in the world. So, kind of give you a little history of Kaizen and Kaizen Legacy and kind of what I, past, current, and future, kind of what it is. Why I named my company Kaizen Legacy was, I wanted to establish a training facility so someone who starts a small business can be right away very successful, and so I wanted to teach someone, because there's really nothing out there. You go to universities and stuff, and they teach you about finance and about this and kind of the whole generic part of it, but I wanted to get into the nuts and bolts. I wanted to show you exactly how to be successful in a small business, and that's what Kaizen Legacy. Kaizen is a Japanese word that's been around for a long time, and post World War II, Toyota was on the brink of bankruptcy, and they brought on the Kaizen philosophy, which is small change over time. Making those small incremental changes every day, whether it's 0.5%, but you're doing it consistently over time, and what that shows is a huge growth. And so that's what I'm all about. I'm not about, hey, let's change your life tomorrow. I'm about, hey, I'm going to show you how to do this. We're going to do it in a right way, and we're going to do small, changes every day. And that's, and changes could be losing weight. It could be financially, getting better financially. It could be just becoming a better person. And that's what I'm all about. I'm all about change, and that's where Kaizen Legacy started. I dug into it. I spent probably 6 months just researching Kaizen and the Kaizen way and in the whole thing. It's pretty amazing. And I have actually a webinar where I just talk about Kaizen and the whole Kaizen philosophy. So that's me, but I'm there in the middle in the blue, and this is my group. And I got hundreds of employees, and actually thousands of employees, but this is my main leadership. What to expect in the next 20 to 25 minutes. First of all, relax. I'm not a salesman. I'm not no slicky-dicky guy going to try to sell you anything or, pull a fast one on you. I'm going to be very honest, very upfront, very brutally honest sometimes. And, I'm just going to say it how it is. I'm not trying to, this is just, relax. I know how you feel right now. I was on that other side. Here I am off of 12 years of owning my own business, making a lot of money, and I'm looking at opening a small small thing, and I was looking at it and go, man, this is, I don't know, this business model is different. Open your mind, open your mind. I'm glad I did. Open your mind and listen. This isn't that old, this isn't all those, things you've seen in the past. This isn't anything. You just listen and give me 20 minutes, and I will blow your mind. We're going to go over the company. We're going to go over the business model. We're going to go over the products. It's pretty amazing. I've been lucky enough to always surround myself with the best of the best, and this is no different. This company I'm going to be showing you is by far the best of the best, and the products, the marketing, the distribution, everything is just the best of the best, and combined with my system. And that's what I've done. My Kaizen Legacy system is by far the best system out there. It just takes you from, day one, and it tells you exactly what to do. It'll just, it's amazing. So we're going to go over that. We're going to go over my system and how it works and how great and how easy it is. And then, this isn't a get-rich scheme. This isn't no pyramid or anything like that. So to just throw that out right now, and again, I'm going to be honest and transparent and upfront with you from the get-go. Basically, I'm going to show you a way to make 6 figures your first year and part-time. Working part-time. You can keep your existing job. You can, work part-time, whatever. But this is a part-time deal. And I'm going to show you how to make, 6 figures. Have a new BMW within 90 days. All right. Right at this point, I'm going to show you a quick video on Vemma. And this is their tool. This is what we use to, this is the company, and this is the products. I want to show you a real overview on the products, and then I'm going to come back and we'll dive back into the nuts and bolts.
Based in Tempe, Arizona, Vemma was founded in 2004. In that time, Vemma has created a clinically studied, award-winning, and single-formula product line based on the core elements of vitamins, essential minerals, real fruit mangosteen, and rejuvenating aloe. Did you know that research suggests that nutrition delivered in a liquid form is 10 times more effective than pill form? For this reason, most of Vemma's products are liquid-based. Product excellence, from concept to consumption, is what makes Vemma an industry leader specializing in ultra-premium liquid nutrition. Vemma guarantees results-driven products that are true to what's listed on the label and a brand you can trust to enhance overall health. If long-lasting energy is what you need to stay in the game or work through that afternoon funk, the lightly carbonated fruit-flavored Verve energy drinks and non-carbonated hard tea and Mojo iced coffee are delicious and refreshing. Verve products are diverse and unique, designed to fit your personal lifestyle. Everybody wants to look good without feeling bad. Body by Vemma is core to the 12-week body challenge with world-famous fitness experts Chris and Heidi Powell. People have lost thousands of pounds and maintained perfect nutrition with Vemma Body. How? The Powell Perfect blend of protein and carbohydrates combined with the Vemma formula. That's how.
What I love is there's a product for every different demographic. Whether you're old, whether you're young, whatever it is, there's a product that fits you.
We're all doing different things in our lives, and each one chooses the one product that fits their life.
Whether you want to lose weight, whether you want healthy energy, whether you want a great tasting and healthy coffee or iced tea, or would you like to slow down the aging process and look and feel more beautiful, Vemma's got a brand that will absolutely blow you away.
All right, welcome back. All right, Vemma. What does this stand for? Vitamins, essential minerals, mangosteen, and aloe. So basically the letters draw up what's inside. And it started 10 years ago with one product. And that one product was the Vemma formula. And that there, it basically came in 2 ways. It actually just came in that 10 years ago, and then they put it into a small. But the main way to take it was you get a jug of it and you take a shot. And I still do it today. You come to my house. We got 5 people in our family. And there'll be 5 empty shot glasses, the Vemma shot glasses in the sink, in the morning. Everybody takes their shot. And there's no more pills, no more choking down pills, no more, no more sick. So I have 3 boys that are in school. My wife's a teacher, and I'm around people all day long. And we haven't been sick in a couple years. So it's pretty amazing stuff. You're getting all your vitamins, essential minerals, mangosteen, and aloe. They say that in a pill, you actually, your body absorbs about 10% with a normal pill form. In a liquid vitamin, you actually absorb 80 to 90% of the vitamins and what's inside. So pretty amazing stuff. And again, tastes like orange juice, and you're done for the day. So really cool. This is the original, and this formula is in all of our products. Mangosteen. Not many people have heard of mangosteen. It's out of East Asia. Very delicate fruit, and it's very potent. Okay, and if you go on and put the benefits of mangosteen in Google, thousands of things will come up, and just it lowers cholesterol, helps with diabetes, helps with fibromyalgia, it helps with bone and tooth disease, and it relieves pain. If you have arthritis or back pain, it helps with the immune system. The list goes on and on. Reduces fever. It lowers your blood pressure. So it just goes on and on. There's a guy that in the beginning, I have a picture with it later in the thing, in the webinar, that Dr. John Edwards, and his whole life is just studying the mangosteen fruit. Pretty amazing stuff. I don't know if you know this guy. This is Dr. Oz of the Dr. Oz show, and we don't pay him to talk about Vemma or Verve or anything. He's an advocate. He actually loves the products, and he's actually on his show. He has had the Verve, which is our energy drink, and he says the best fatigue fighter around is a Verve and a handful of almonds in the afternoon when you're feeling a little sluggish, which is pretty amazing. And they actually have shots of his refrigerator on set, and it's filled with Body and Verve products and Vemma products. So the guy, we don't pay him to talk about it, but he is an advocate. He loves the product. Also, Chris and Heidi Powell of the ABC Extreme Makeover came together with Vemma a couple years ago, and we came up with an incredible weight loss product. It consists of a shake. It consists of the Body Burn, which is like an energy drink with 20 grams of protein. I'm going to get into that. I'm going to get into that later on in this webinar, but I just wanted to hint on that. But they came together. They came up with the best program. It comes with a app, which I'll give you an example of that later on. And but the app will tell you everything. It's like having Chris and Heidi Powell as your trainers by your side, telling you what to eat, when to eat it, when to exercise, what to buy at the store. Pretty amazing stuff. Our Verve Energy. Okay, where do I start? We have, as you see, 6 different flavors, and this is the only healthy energy drink in the world. Okay, there's no more, like in the past, you have a Monster, because I used to be a big Monster drinker, and Rockstar and Red Bull and all those other. And afterwards, you feel like you just drank a bunch of chemicals. You feel clammy. You feel weird. You feel, you don't feel well energy, but you just kind of feel weird, You don't get that with Verve. We are a plant-based caffeine, and we have a small amount of caffeine, and it's all plant-based. And plant-based, the difference between plant-based and like caffeine, what you find in like a Starbucks coffee, with this coffee, you go up and you go down. With Verve, the plant-based, you go up a little bit, but you stay at that plateau for 4 to 6 hours. Plus, we have ginsengs, we have bee pollen, we have all kinds of B12, all kinds of natural stimulants. So it's a 4 to 6 hour. Plus, I'm drinking these at 9 o'clock at night, and I have no problem falling asleep. I wouldn't suggest it, but it's not like anything you've ever felt or tasted, but it's a great, every day I have either a Verve or a Body in the afternoon, about 3 o'clock, and for my productivity from 3 to 5, absolutely amazing. So we have different flavors. The black one in the middle is our bold, a little bit more caffeine, and it's a little bit more punch. We had a lot of the younger crowd want a little more punch. The white can is our sugar-free. The orange can is our original Verve. Awesome tasting. The blue can is the remix. A little different tasting. I like it. It's one of my favorite. And then we have the Mojo in the brown can, which is like a Frappuccino, like the Starbucks Frappuccino. Drink it warm or cold, and you can throw it in the microwave in a mug. Drink it hot. Tastes wonderful. And then we have the Partea on the right. And the Partea is kind of like an Arizona tea. And it's, again, you can drink it hot or cold, but it's absolutely incredible. Again, all of these Verves have the Vemma formula in it. You're getting your vitamins, your minerals, your aloe, and most important, the mangosteen. I have a 10-year-old son. I have no problem him drinking a Verve. He drinks half, but I have no problem drinking these energy drinks. I know what's in it. Again, my sons always have one before practice. My older sons, they both play football. One's getting out of high school, but both when they were in high school, before they go work out. Great pre-workout, and I like it because I know what they're drinking, and now you're sitting back, you're thinking, well, are you going to have the byproduct or whatever? I don't spend anything extra on Vemma or Verve. Actually, I save money because before I started with this company, I was spending $200 to $300 on at GNC on all my proteins, all my vitamins, and then I would spend who knows what at 7-Eleven or the grocery store on the energy drinks, on sodas, on crap that I have no what's in it. Then then you go on beyond that. Every morning I have a shake, and I'm not overweight, but I love I'm 45 and I like to keep at a certain weight, and now and I'm on the go. And rather than stopping by Starbucks or stopping by McDonald's or Burger King for a hamburger, I have a shake now, and all of a sudden you feel better. Your body's working so much better. Your digestive system, you feel better, and it's weird. It really changes the way you think about stuff. And I'm not talking about just those people out there that need to lose weight. I'm talking about all of us. So overall, not only am I buying for my own company, and I'll explain a little bit more of that when I get into the nuts and bolts later, but I'm saving myself, probably $500 a month, in a 5-person family. It's about $500 a month I'm saving on products I'd normally buy. This is another beverage we put out. It's a non-caffeinated. We had a lot of people out there saying, hey, Vemma, I love your products, but I always don't want an energy drink. Can you just make a good tasting drink that with the Vemma formula in it, so I can just drink a beverage with my lunch and get or dinner and get all my vitamins and minerals and everything. And so we did. We put it out. Not only do we put it out, but we added stuff for your hair, for your nails and fingernails and toenails, for your skin. And it's absolutely incredible product. My wife loves this product. Now it's the body program. These are some of my favorite program and products, and it's the best weight loss program out there. Okay, it's high in protein, so you're getting that high protein. It's you get a free app with it. Like I explained, it comes with it tells you when to work out, and it tells you suggests different meals. It tells you when to have carbs. It tells you when to have this. Absolutely, it takes your picture beforehand and after, and it tracks all along the process, so you know where you're at. He spent so much money producing not only the weight loss program, but the app and everything else. And most of all, if it doesn't taste good, it's not going to work. I mean, you might get by it for a couple days. I've done that. The cabbage diet. I did the cabbage diet, several times. And I can stand about 2 to 3 days of the cabbage diet. And then you're just like, I don't want to see any more cabbage soup the rest of my life. You just can't handle it longer. I have a body shake. It comes in vanilla ice cream or chocolate ice cream every morning. And I actually can't go without. What I do is I put a couple scoops into, about 16 ounces of skim milk, and I shake it up in a shaker, and I take it to work. And as I'm reading my emails, I drink it, and not only does it fill you up, but it just gives me everything I need. And if I don't have it, I'm off. I am so off. And so that's what I have in every morning. Some lunches, depending on where I'm at. If I'm having a rush day, I'll grab a shake, because nothing's worse than skipping a meal, okay? Or grabbing McDonald's, like a Big Mac on the road. Nothing worse than that, or a Whopper. And then there's the Body Burn, which is right next door. That's an energy drink with 20 grams of protein. So great pre-workout. Guys, this is the best pre-workout you get. You know what's in it. My boys love that. They used to drink one of those before the game because they get the protein. Gets them, it gets them fired up. Great pre-workout before you go work out. No more GNC. No more going to GNC, buying a bunch of crap. You have no idea what's in it. Overpriced. I mean, this is your GNC now. And then we have the rest, thirst, and the cleanse. The cleanse is a 7-day cleansing process. I mean, I suggest to do it. Everybody should do it every 6 months. Helps the livers, kidneys. I mean, it's absolutely I mean, you'll sit there and chills will run down your body because it's cleansing it. It's absolutely incredible. And then there's the rest, which releases proteins through it, in your body as you're sleeping. It has natural, stuff in it that helps you sleep. And then it just releases. My sons used to always take that before a game the next day. So they, after they work out before they go to bed, take the rest, wake up pumped, and it's just a great, great product. And then there's the Thirst, which is a Gatorade type product, for replenishing, but it's, they eliminate all that sugar and they put a lot more in it, plus the Vemma formula. I mean, you take the Vemma shot and you get, it's absolutely, you feel it go through your body. This at the bottom is my son Benjamin. My oldest son has just graduated from high school, going to go to college next year. And when he got done with football last year, he weighed about 230 pounds. 3 months later, while doing, he did the body program, he got down to about 158. And you see, again, he didn't sit on the couch and take this product and ended up like that. He had to work at it. He had to go work out. You got to walk. You got to run. You got to do all that stuff. But, this stuff really works. And if I didn't see it with my own eyes, I would not believe the massive transformation he went through. All right, now let's get into the nuts and bolts of the company, okay? The business model. I want to tell you a little bit about the background, stability, credibility, and all that stuff. Okay, I like to show this. This is 2012 numbers, okay? This is basically end of year 2012. And I like to show that because it really shows kind of where we've been, where we're at now. And I'll give you a little glimpse into the future. Again, guys, this is like Facebook with like 1,000 users, 3,000 users, whatever, at the beginning. You guys are introduced to a company that is at its, well, we're not an infant. We're way past that, but we're still pretty young. We have a lot. You guys are at the beginning of this humongous bell curve. Okay, so we've been in business. This is our 10th year. We're about halfway through our 10th year. After year 8, okay, we were at $120 million. Okay, this year we might hit $500 million. In 2013, we did $230 million. Okay, so we almost double from 2012 to 2013, and we might do that also going from 2013 to 2014. I don't know you guys, but I don't know any other company that has doubled over the last couple of years in this economic environment. Absolutely incredible. So again, you guys are on the verge, and it will be $1 billion company by the end of 2015. So you see the pattern here. We're A+, Better Business Bureau, so we're top-notch professionals. This is not no kid. You're not dealing with any of these annoying salespeople bugging you. We're professionals, 100%. And then here's the interesting part. Here's the part where you kind of go, oh, Ken, I got it. I get it now. $55 million is paid. This is this year, so almost half of all earnings are paid back to the brand partners. Okay, and let me tell you a little bit about what that. Let me give you an example. Say you go to the movies. Say my son goes to the movies and he comes back and says, "Hey, Dad, Jaws was good," and I go, "Oh, okay, I wanted to go see Jaws," and so I go see Jaws. I'm just bringing up Jaws because that's kind of my generation, and I go see Jaws and I love it. Ben didn't get paid for telling me about Jaws, okay? Even though he was the main promoter of that movie on me, and was it Roy Schreider or whatever, or Steven Spielberg, Richard Dreyfuss, he didn't pay Ben for telling me about the movie, That's what Vemma does. That's what Kaizen Legacy teaches you how to do. We just find a product we love, okay, that's Vemma, and we just tell people about it. If they like it, wonderful. If they don't, totally cool. But that's all we're looking for is people that want to have their own business, buy from themselves, and find other people that see that same, It's a business model that's been around for 1,000,000 years, and I swear this is going to be the wave of the future. You right now, I'm opening the window and you're looking into the future right now. This is the way things are going to be, okay? We don't pay a guy to jump out of a space shuttle with Red Bull on his chest. We don't pay him the $55 million. We don't pay the X Games guys $55 million. We don't pay all the advertising gurus $55 million. We pay our brand partners, and that's how this works. Okay, stability and credibility. In-house manufacturing. We not only manufacture everything ourselves in Arizona. Okay, so we're a USA company. We not only manufacture everything ourselves, but we do a lot of the manufacturing for a lot of other bottling, a lot of other people. So we are a very healthy company. No direct sales. You're not selling any of these products door to door. Okay, all we're doing, again, I'm not going to tell you to bother your friends and family. That's not what this is all about. Okay, I have a system that will show you how to find people. I have a whole list of people that are interested in starting their own small business, and that's who we're introducing this to. We're not bugging our friends and family. Let me tell you a story. Back when I got out of college, I was looking for a job, and my first job I had was selling copiers from door to door, and business to business, basically. And I had about a 3 or 4 block span, and that was my territory, So I just started at the beginning of the month. I started the, business 1 and end up at business, 50. And that was my, 3 or 4 blocks. That's what I do. And, can you imagine that? In Vemma, we are in 60 different countries. The world is your oyster. You can start groups in Norway. I have groups all over the world. In fact, tonight we have several people here from several different countries. We have people from all over the world coming in here to see this opportunity. And that's what this is all about. If you know anybody, and it's funny, once you get started in this, you'll start in your, maybe you start in, your little area, and all of a sudden you have a group in Mexico. All of a sudden you have a group in Puerto Rico. All of a sudden you have a group in Pennsylvania. I have a huge group in Pennsylvania. So great. The world is your oyster, guys. And then the timing, as I spoke about, this is Facebook just starting up. You guys are looking into the future, and it's really, I can't express how awesome this company is. Rewards and recognition. On top of that, now I've kind of told you about the nuts and bolts. I kind of want to tell you about, what is possible. What is possible, and then go into my system. We have the easiest way to get you into a BMW or Mercedes. Okay, I should say most. A lot of people that get involved have a BMW or Mercedes within 90 days. Okay, it's not like Mary Kay, where you, after 20 years of being with the company, you get to drive around in a pink Cadillac. You you can get whatever you want, and you go down and pick it out. So great rewards and recognition. The pay is absolutely incredible. Let me go into a little bit about the app. Vemma app. This is kind of, not only do we have our own website, which I'll get into a little later, but we have an app. The app tells you what you've earned. It tells you everybody, in your group. It tells you helps you with prospecting. It tells you the rank advancement. It just basically, in the palm of your hand, on your smartphone, you can do everything. If people say, hey, I'm on the road, whatever, man, you can do everything you want on the road. It's absolutely incredible. I had another story here. I had a trip from, I was riding the train down from San Francisco, and I had I think it was about a 5 or 6 hour trip. And man, I worked the whole way from my smartphone. I was prospecting, I was talking to people, we're texting back and forth. And it's funny because in this, we do a lot of interacting with people, but most of it's done through text. through emails, and then we do talk a lot. We have a lot of fun through all these devices. All right, let me show you the websites. Along with getting, if you decide to go for this career opportunity, you get free websites. You get the app, free app, and then you get the websites. The first one I want to show you is the Vemma website. This is the one that Vemma will set up for you. Now, basically, this will be a website you're going to have to set up. I'll walk you through that process. And if someone's ready, it's basically it's everything on. There's a back office that you go into that tells you everything you want to know about your company. There's training materials. There's brochures. There's everything you want to know. You can shop here. Everything is right here. And it's not hard. I mean, everything is just very easy, and it's just absolutely incredible. Okay, then on my team, and here's when we're starting to get into my system. Now we're starting to talk about my system and how I do it. We use this product, and we use to really take it to the next level. Here's my company, the Kaizen Legacy. Okay, and so I would suggest after this, you guys go to KaizenLegacy.com, okay? KaizenLegacy.com, and just go through this 10-minute tour. You will be blown away. I'm into webinars. I'm into training. I do a 12-step from beginning to end. I will show you from day one, in these webinars, what to do. The second webinar, if you go, Ken, I love it. I'm ready to start the career opportunity. I'm ready to change things up. I will show you how to get free business cards. I will show you how to get a free website. I will show you how to get all this free stuff. I will show you how to do it the right way, but do it the guerrilla way. I have a webinar called Guerrilla Marketing. It's how to market professionally on a budget. I will show you leadership. I will show you products. We'll go over the products. We'll dig into the Kaizen, personal growth. I do this one on getting a BMW. It's a webinar on getting your BMW within 90 days. But I'm big into teaching. That's what I do. I coach and I teach. Everybody always asks, well, what's your why? What's your why? Why are you doing this? Why are you going to work? Why are you starting your own company? And I want you to really think about that, because that's very important. Okay? What is your why? My why was I love to teach, I love to coach, and I love watching people be successful. So please figure out what your why is, and if you like some of the things, then this might be for you. But go to Kaizen Legacy, go to the website. All right, what is required? 5 to 10 hours per week. Okay, not a lot. About an hour a day. In the evenings, after work, before work, whatever. I mean, it doesn't take much. About an hour a day. You can schedule whatever. I like to be consistent every day. Okay, so I put in a couple hours a day, maybe an hour here, hour there, and coachable. I will teach you everything you need to know. That's what I do. I love to teach. I'll do it one-on-one. I'll do it through my webinars. I will be the first couple months. I will be your mentor. I will be talking to the people. I will be helping you in every aspect of your business. Okay, and here's the biggie. Here's the biggie, and some of you guys, you might hurt a little bit. This is a biggie. Burning desire. You got to have a burning desire, and if you don't have that fire burning in your tummy, to get going, and really do something. When I was starting my business out of my garage, I had that burning desire, and sometimes I'd work all night, but the thing is, it was fun. It was fun because I had a vision, and it wasn't like going to your 9-to-5 job, working at McDonald's or whatever. It was this is my company. This is me, Inc. Okay, this is me. I have a webinar on Me Inc., and that is just talking about being proud of what you're doing. And then last, do what you say you're going to do. And it sounds simple, but man, there's so many times where I set something up, set up a relative or a friend, and we're supposed to meet for coffee or whatever, unbusiness related, and they're late, or they don't show up at all. Just do what you say you're going to do. Not hard. All right, here's what you get. 2 websites. You get the Vemma website and my Kaizen Legacy website. Basically, it's a 10-minute tour of Vemma and what we do. Okay, you get all these webinars. Okay, I do webinars 7 days a week. I'm always doing webinars, teaching webinars, opportunity webinars, career opportunity webinars. You get 2 apps. You get the Body app and you got the Vemma app. Okay, you get 2 apps. You get the Roadmap to Success. Okay, it's a workbook that will go over me, you, my partner Jeff will all sit down and go over your goals, what you want to make in 30 days, 60 days, 90 days. We'll go over what it takes. It's a great workbook. It's literally worth so much. It's worth hundreds of dollars, and it also comes with a CD. I have that CD in my car permanently, and it's just awesome. It walks you through the steps on being successful in a business. Not just this business, but every business. And everything you need, also you get everything you need to get started. I will provide you with everything you need. Support. I will be there to support you with these webinars, with these trainings. I have a dashboard that has every bit of information, every question we can ask, every webinar I can find, every video I can find is all in one place. Whether it's motivation, whether you're a female, I got something for you. I have spent so much time finding everything there is out there for every one of you guys out there. If you want to be successful, this is the way to become successful. Okay? When I started my business, and you start doing the statistics on how many businesses fail, and it blows your mind. And if you do this, guys, if you follow what we're doing, you will be successful. Training webinars. I can't say enough about the training webinars. The stuff that I talk about is really, it's worth thousands and thousands of dollars. I don't know if you've ever been to any training webinars, but I spend hours and hours, probably per webinar, I spend 10 hours in preparation. So it's very valuable. And it's, guys, I'm talking about stuff that's going to be carried with you for the rest of your life. Next step. Okay, you're sitting there. You're one of 3 things. Ready to get started. Okay, if you're ready to get started, this is what you've been looking for. Then you want to go back to the person that sent you and ask them. You want to go to their website. If you don't know what their website is, ask them what their website is, and click on the Start My Business. Right under their picture will be a Start My Business button. Click on that and get started tonight. Okay? I wouldn't even hesitate. I would do it tonight so we can get you set up and get you trained. 2, you have questions. Perfect. Go back to the person that sent you to this webinar and ask away. We're always going to be honest. We're always going to be upfront. We're going to be very honest and brutally honest with you. We're not going to beat around the bush. We're looking for the certain type of person. We're not looking for everybody. So please go back. And number 3, you're not interested. Totally cool. We part as friends. I hope our paths cross soon. Okay? And maybe the timing's not right. If no one has sent you here, if you're just stumbled upon this, give me a call. My number's there at the bottom. Ken Brooks, KaizenLegacy.com. Okay? 805-624-1444. You guys, this is great stuff here. If you've been doing the same thing over and over and you're not getting you where you want to go, maybe it's time. That's the definition of insanity, is doing the same thing over and over and expecting something different. I got something different here. If done right, you guys, I will show you how to be successful. Okay? I'm out. Have a good night. Thank you for joining me tonight.
When she was just a girl, she expected the world.